Welcome back, iCyber golfers. I'd like to share this week's results with you from the Simulator Golf Tour. I played the Arnold Palmer Invitational, which was hosted at Bay Hill in Florida. That was one tough course, but I tackled both tours really well. I want to share those results with you along with the scorecards. I just feel like this particular tournament, I played a really, really good 4 rounds of golf across 2 separate tours, the Forward Auto-Putt and the Web Auto-Putt tour. Judging from the scores you're going to see here, it was pretty difficult. I'm going to put it that way. The course was pretty brutal. If you've seen this or if you watched it, there are some brutal holes, hitting over water, hitting into very, very narrow greens, hitting into pin positions that just seem unfair. But at the same time, I just used the strategy that I developed. I tackled the course systematically, and my end results were really, really positive. So let's start off with the Web Auto Putt Tour results. If I scroll down, you are going to see that I finished. My goal is to finish top 50 in this one, and I actually came in 25th position. So I gained 35.5 points here in my world golf rankings. And more importantly, if you look at the scorecard, okay, let's start on round one, and then I'll show you round two. Round one, it was a mixed bag here. I had some bogeys, I had a few pars, there was doubles. I seemed to calm down on the back nine here of the first round, and you can see there was only one bogey, had a birdie, but primarily there was just a bunch of pars. So I was kind of setting myself up for a positive second round. When I got to the second round, I pretty much was shooting lights out. You can see here from the gross score, which is again not adjusted for your handicap. This is what I shot. Started off with a few bogeys, which I just tend to do on holes number one and two. I think I'm just tight, so I don't really get relaxed until that third or fourth hole. But then I finished that front nine with all pars and 2 birdies. I mean, that was an exceptional front nine. And then I continued that success on the back nine, only shooting a bogey and then the double bogey on 18. That double bogey, it really should not have been a double bogey. I made a bad shot with my approach. I dropped it in the water, and that was basically where we ended there. Overall, again, finishing in 25th position in this lengthy tour, which is the Web Auto Putt Tour, that it felt great. Let me just put it that way. 25th out of, let's see how many actually competed in this event. Scrolling. So at least 92 completed it, which again, that's the top 1/4% being in the 25, finishing 25th. There's a lot of disqualified, and there is a lot of did not finish. So this was a pretty populated event, and to pull off a 25th, I'm going to take it for what it's worth. It was just an exceptional round. Primarily that second round, I just had a great time playing that tour. If you can't pick up on my excitement, that was a really good tour. Let's go over to the Forward Auto Putt Tour. This is the one that I really, really enjoy the most, just because it's a really good learning tour. It's played from the red tees. The pressure is not nearly as tough, in terms of distance and things of that nature in this tour. So I just feel more relaxed playing this tour. And here we go. Top 10. I got in 6th place on this one. I did post my rounds like I traditionally do, and I ended up shooting a +7 across both rounds 1 and round 2. So again, another great top 10 finish. And that's just showing week after week I am slowly improving, and I'm starting to really get into the rhythm here of how to play these events. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Again, it was a little hit and miss from the beginning. In this particular tour, the Forward Auto Putt, I started off with a nice little par streak. I then gave up, a couple of strokes kind of in the middle, and then I finished pretty strong. So then when I go to the back nine in round one, again, solid start with nothing but pars and birdies. And then it's the last 2 holes that got me. And if you watch those rounds, you'll see exactly where it unfolded. 17 and 18, they just got me. And it was the water. The water is what got me on those 2 holes. But I kind of put a strategy together for round two. If you look at round two, again, exceptional. Just a few bogeys on the front nine. Again, mostly pars. Just a few bogeys on the back nine. A lot of pars and some birdies. And this was a lights out round for me. And again, just attack this after knowing what the course was about, knowing where some of the issues may lie. I attacked it strategically, and that ended in me, placing as high as I placed. So again, very very proud of that, finishing in sixth place. This is not the highest I finished. I believe I finished one tour in third place, which was my highest showing ever. But for this course to get 100 points out of it, I mean, come on, that was pretty exceptional. If I scroll down, I'm gonna say there's probably about 60, 30 people who actually completed this, and I think a lot of it has to do with just you get discouraged after the first round and you post a large number. So that might be the reasoning. Here's the disqualified individuals, and then here's where we start to see the streak of individuals who just after round one, I think they probably had enough. I've been there, but I do tend to just finish it regardless because I want to finish the tour that I started, no matter what the score is. So I feel you guys. If you decided nope, you didn't want to deal with this, I can see why, because it was a difficult course. So that kind of leads me to kind of what's up this week in the simulator golf tour realm. And since we do follow the PGA schedule, you're going to see us playing the Players Championship. This is making me a little bit anxious because this is TPC Sawgrass. And TPC Sawgrass is mostly known for that island green that everyone hits into. So I am looking forward to playing this course. I am going to play at least one or two practice rounds before I go into my tournament play for this course. But that's what's technically up for me this year this week is the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. A couple of things that are actually on my agenda to kind of get on the channel are there's 3 fictional courses that I do want to knock out this week. There's one that's a Jurassic Park themed one. It's different than the par 3 that I played before. I think it's called Isla Nablur or Nablu. Long story short is it's the actual island that's in Jurassic Park. There's a golf course on it now, and it's just an updated version. There's more dinosaurs. I just took a glance at it on Eagles and Birdies golf channel, so it looks really fun. That's one of the ones that I'm going to play this week and put on the channel. The other fictional course that I'm really looking forward to playing is there's one based on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So you're basically playing 18 holes inside of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's setting. So I took a glance at it, and it's a sight to behold. Let me just say that. So really looking forward to putting that fictional course up there. And the last one I think it's called the Lost Island or the Lost something. That's a course. It's a par 3 course that was produced by Carl's Place. And that course looks phenomenal. If you're from the era where you know Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and those types of NES games, it has that vibe to it. Like you're playing in that Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong jungle environment. But the holes they look exceptional. They look amazing. So those are the 3 courses that I'm looking to play from the fictional GS Pro side of it. And then there is one local course play that I do want to try to knock out for you guys this week, which is Moody Gardens, based in Galveston, Texas. I've only played that course one time in my life. As long as I've lived here, I've only played it one time. So I'm going to go back and play that in the MLM2 Pro course play offering. And then I'm looking to actually get out to Moody Gardens a couple of times this season as it starts to warm up. So that's what's on my agenda for this week here on my channel. I always thank you guys for watching, and I hope you do find it entertaining. And you learn some things that I am trying to teach, mostly just around simulator golf and what it's about and how you can get into it. And, do you need to be a millionaire? I've said this a million times. You do not. There's a price point and a budget for everyone if you really want to go into this and kind of just feed that passion. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.